Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The 0-1. Here's a tapper towards short. Volpe on the run, throw to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Rodon with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
On the ground, Chisholm throws to first in time.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Alec Burleson now at the plate. Hey! That's a strike. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Left field. And that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back for more from the Bronx. And towing the slab here, Matthew Liberatore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Makes the catch, one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Ben Rice.
Yeah, Boog, this lineup is setting up the pins for him right now, and he's just smashing them. Driving runs in at a high rate over the last couple of series, and it just seems like he's enjoying every opportunity he gets in a big spot. Not everybody likes to be on the big stage in those big moments, but right now he does. Those pressure moments almost seem to be what he's thriving off of, so we'll see if any of that comes up in this one.
Aaron Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ground ball up the middle. Win. Over to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Carlos Rodon.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Nothing for the Yanks in the first. Second inning upcoming from the Bronx. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pedro Pajes. Rodon was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Hey! That one lifted to left. Bellinger moving under this one. And there's one down.
That is fifth, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
You know, it's a good play when we break out StatCast for you folks. He took a great route and found himself in position to make a nice running catch. Just excellent work.
Yeah, he really showed off his wheels on that play, and I know that always gets you excited, Singy. Exactly 100 feet for that out. Cesar Prieto next up for the Cardinals. In the air, left field. Bellinger coming on, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in the Bronx. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Inside,
Chisholm throws right, bats left. Batting in the cleanup spot, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .390. Out towards right center field. Walker on his way over. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 12, Rick Ricca.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Grisham went deep in his most recent game. Popped up. Burleson takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. See you later. Home run number 30 on the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 1-0. Back here in New York, well, Siggy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
Hey!
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Victor Scott II.
Now at the plate, Victor Scott. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Stays alive. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That smash towards center. Scott on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Baseman, Jose Caballero.
Grounds one to short. Win. Sends it across to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yankees 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lousi.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The Cardinals down by a run, top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Got him. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
So up next, Alec Burleson. Fly to left his first time. And that's a strikeout looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 4th, Aaron Judge. Steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly, makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Fouled off left side. Man at second. Yeah, Siggy, he's turning BP into a lifestyle.
I mean, pitchers are calling their parents after games just to decompress.
Right through there for a strike. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
So now with one away and a man at second, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 2 down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Scott has a beat on it. And the inning is over. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. On to the top of the 5th we go. Yankees 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in the Bronx. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Pedro Pajes. Just missed.
You know, these Cardinals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
Yeah, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Grisham under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Cesar.
Here's the third baseman, Cesar Prieto. Popped out to left his first time. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Prieto recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. The Cards still looking for their first hit in this one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hey!
You know, honestly, Boog, it's never really fun as a player to your name coming up in trade rumors. He's playing great right now. He just needs to keep that up and block out the noise.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Thomas Sajazi. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Short hop liner, handled it short. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, KC Escara.
Foul ball there. Out towards right center field. Scott settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe digs in now. Hit on the ground to short. Win. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Victor Scott getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Victor Scott II.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
That one fouled off. The Yanks leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Nootbaar in the box again, takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This one in the air, center field. Scott settles under this one, and there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Cody Bellinger.
On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Aaron Judge, 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And a base hit up the middle. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. In the air, right field. Walker under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Ryan Yarbrough on to pitch here.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Caught it looking for the K. Burleson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Late swing fouled off. The Yankees holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Walker at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 0-2 now. Taps softly to the right side. Inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Up the middle. Gets it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2-1 now. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
In the air to left center. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen, Jake Bird.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-1. This ball's chopped to the ground,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman,
Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Out to short, Volpe. St. Louis goes down in order. Yankees 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Riley O'Brien.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Scott under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Into center. That one gets down for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Back to the top of the order now.
Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Here's the 0-2. Chopped out in front of the plate. To first.
No, he's out.
There to beat him by an eyelash.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron done.
Line to left. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Ninth inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Last chance coming up here for the Cards. We go to the ninth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. David Bednar comes out trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's in there. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That's a ball.
Nice curveball for a strike. Chop to the left side. Caballero tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
1 out left for the Cardinals. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Bednar is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that, you have to execute. We're seeing that from them right now.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You're always on my